I've let my 12-year-old son make himself something to eat. What I didn't expect was to come home and find the fire department in my driveway. My kid Tyler has always been responsible. When other parents were still cutting their kids' food, Tyler was already using the stove to make scrambled eggs. He's been making his own breakfast since he was 10, and I trusted him completely. So when I had to work late and he texted asking if he could cook dinner, I said sure. I figured he'd make pasta or heat up leftovers. Simple stuff. Tyler knows the rules. No deep frying, always turn off the burner, keep pot handles turned in. We've gone over kitchen safety a million times. Around 7, I got a text from him saying dinner was ready and he was proud of how it turned out. I smiled and told him I'd be home in an hour. Normal Tuesday night stuff. But when I turned onto our street, I saw the fire truck. My heart dropped into my stomach. Our house wasn't on fire, but there were 2 firefighters standing on our porch talking to Tyler through the open door. I parked and ran over. Tyler saw me and his face lit up like nothing was wrong. Dad, perfect timing. I made chicken parmesan. One of the firefighters turned to me. Your son called us about an hour ago, said there was smoke in the kitchen but no fire, and he wanted to make sure it was safe before you got home. I stared at Tyler. You called the fire department? Yeah, I was frying the chicken and oil splattered everywhere. It started smoking really bad and I couldn't see across the kitchen. I turned everything off and opened windows, but I wasn't sure if something was still burning inside the walls or whatever. The firefighter smiled. Kid did exactly what he should have done. Turned off the heat, cleared the area, called for help. We checked everything. Stove, walls, vents, all clear. Just a little too much oil in the pan. After they left, I went inside. The kitchen was spotless. Tyler had cleaned every surface, even scrubbed the stovetop. On the counter were 2 perfect plates of chicken parmesan with spaghetti and salad. I figured you'd be hungry when you got home, he said. Like having the fire department over was just a minor inconvenience. I sat down and took a bite. It was actually amazing. The chicken was crispy, cheese melted just right, sauce had the perfect amount of garlic. Tyler, this is restaurant quality. When did you learn to make this? He shrugged. YouTube. I've been watching cooking videos during study hall. I wanted to surprise you with something fancy instead of just spaghetti again. I looked around the clean kitchen, at the perfectly plated food, at my 12-year-old who had handled a kitchen emergency better than most adults I know. You know what the best part is? I asked. That I didn't burn the house down? That you called for help when you needed it? And that you cleaned everything up? And that you still finished making dinner? Tyler grinned. I figured you'd be proud. Plus I was hungry too. The next day, 3 neighbors stopped by. Apparently word had spread about the fire truck, and they wanted to check if everything was okay. When I explained what happened, Mrs. Chen from next door asked if Tyler could teach her grandson how to cook. Most kids his age would have ordered pizza and hidden the mess, she said. Your boy called professionals and cleaned the kitchen. That weekend, Tyler asked if he could try making lasagna. I said yes, but I'd stick around just in case he needed to call the fire department again. He laughed and said next time he'd use less oil. 2 weeks later, he made the lasagna perfectly. No smoke, no emergency calls, just my kid making dinner like he'd been doing it for years.